Esports Gaming is an ever-growing association that allows for gamers to compete at a number of different levels, including the collegiate level. Our very own Jalen Wells joins us now to tell us how MSU's esports program is helping students to achieve success beyond just the screen. Now, Jalen, I know that gaming normally has a bad rap. People think it warps the minds of students, but this is actually doing the opposite. The e-games, or esports, they want to argue that.
Yeah, the players are ready. College programs have a sense of purpose preparing students for their professional life after the university, and the MSU Esports Gaming program is no different.
A lot of people, when they're first starting out with gaming, it's more about the spectacle of it, the fun of it, but it can be a real outlet for students demonstrating mastery, commitment, challenging themselves, and learning, if I really apply myself to something, I can do that.
Similar to UIL, but not quite as big as the NCAA, the NACE, National Association of Collegiate Esports, is a nonprofit organization that allows for over 200 collegiate schools to compete in esports competitions for games such as Fortnite, League of Legends, Rocket League, Call of Duty, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And the process from tryouts to training to competition is similar to that of a typical athletic sport.
Sort of exactly like how you would expect a traditional sport to practice on certain days and times of the week. You have to come here and train and practice, and they have things that you have to work on and stuff. It's essentially that exact same thing, just instead of regular sports, it's video games.
And for students like Jarrett Green, this program allowed him to find a place of familiarity as an international student here at MSU.
I'm always a competitive person, but I was never into traditional sports, but I was always a competitive person. Where I'm from, there isn't an esports scene, so when I came here, having the ability to compete in video games like that was the biggest deal for me.
He's an international student, and having a community that you can walk into that shares an interest with you, that breaks down that first barrier because you know that there's a common connection there.
There are many different aspects to esports, such as managing and marketing skills, and just as important is the community component that allows students like Joseph Hernandez to build connections and friendships in a new environment.
I've always been someone that's inside all the time, not very social, but it's given me an opportunity to, do just that, which is socialize and talk to people.
And there's also a financial component that benefits varsity players like Joseph and his family by allowing him to afford attending university and will further open doors for him when he graduates.
Really thankful for the organization because it will allow me to exceed my expectations, because I've always been a passionate player. I've always been I want to go on the big stages. I want to do things, and I think this program will allow me to do just that, and so I'm really thankful for it.
And just like with most team sports, all it takes to become better is hard work and aligning yourself with team goals and values.
Being good at a video game tends to boil down to how much hours you really put into it. You really have to kind of grind it for a while.
There's nothing to lose. Sure, people might look down on it, but at the same time, those people aren't getting the benefits that you will.
Joseph and Jarrett are training now to get on the varsity team this upcoming school year, as MSU tryouts will happen in the fall. And I want to get straight to my point. Ladies, what's your favorite video game? I want to know right now.
I'll go first. Mortal Kombat!
Mortal Kombat.
Do you know that?
I'm a classic gal. Mario Kart. Those are or Guitar Hero for those who know from the late 2000s.
Yeah.
Those are mine.
I'll go with NBA 2K. And then, ladies, back to you.
All right. Yeah, that was a great story,
Yes,
Jalen.
thank you so much. Well, coming up, we'll tell